The best way that I found to go in, and I spent the time researching this before I actually drove it. Hey everybody, boy did I have an experience. Oh man. I went to this place in Paris, Texas called WePack. W-E-P-A-C-K, WePack. And they're apparently some sort of a logistics consolidator or something, I don't know. But anyway, they're part of the Kendall King group. And this place is located at 2320 Texas State Road 286 Loop West. Again, that's 2320 Texas State Road 286 Loop West. And I'm going to start with my opinion on this place. I would encourage everyone to not go here to get loaded. However, I know that's probably an impossibility. So go with plenty of time on your clock, number one. And number two, when you get there, you get checked in, they're going to tell you to go down the street a couple of miles and park and wait for them to call you. I sat there for over 4 hours at that Love's truck stop waiting on them to call me. So I'm going to tell you, when you get there, you get checked in, you need to go off duty. Yes, your shift clock will still be running, but your cycle clock will stop. Go off duty because you're not going to be on duty. You're just hanging out at the truck stop. And you can be there for an hour, you can be there for 5 or 6 hours. There's no time frame. There's no time frame. Whenever they call you, they're going to have you go back to their facility and pull into the parking lot where the dock doors are. One side is the dock doors, the other side of that same lot is the staging area. They'll have you go sit there for another 1 or 2 or even 3 hours before they give you your door assignment. So they send you away, then they bring you back only to have you wait more, and then later on they'll give you a door assignment. I mean, it's just complete and utter chaos. That's the best way to describe it. Uncoordinated, undisciplined chaos. I would have to think very long and hard before I ever considered returning, and the only thing that would have me return is if I'm getting a exceptionally good rate. That's the only reason that I would ever return to that facility. It is by far one of the worst. I checked in, I signed in at the office at 2:08, I think it was, in the afternoon. I left the dock door, closed my trailer doors, put the seal on, and it was shortly before midnight. So you do the math. It's not an efficient operation at all. To get to this WePack facility in Paris, Texas, there's a couple of them there, so don't get confused if you pass some along the way, because it happened to me. But the best way that I found to go in, and I spent the time researching this before I actually drove it, if you're on Interstate 30, get off on exit 101. That's 101. That's going to put you on Texas State Road 24. All right, and if you're heading west on I-30, you're going to get off of that exit and go to your right. If you're heading east on Interstate 30, you're going to get off on the exit, go back to the left, And this is 4-lane road all the way. Take State Road 24, and you're just going to stay on that road. I want to say it's around 60 miles, give or take. You're going to go through the city of Commerce, Texas, along with a couple of other little smaller communities. You're going to go through a little small community called Cooper, and just continue on State Road 24 until you get into Paris, Texas. And not long after you pass the city limit sign for Paris, Texas, you're going to come up on a red light, kind of an overpass. You want to make a left at that red light, and that's going to put you on State Road 286, which is also US Highway 82. They run together right there. So go to that red light, make a left, kind of like getting on an interstate. You'll make a left, get on the on-ramp, and that'll put you on State Road 286 and US Highway 82. Follow that road for, I'm going to say it's about 9 miles. Could be a little bit less, but that's a good estimate, about 9 miles. And you're going to see a sign for Farm Road 79. Why they call it the Farm Road, I have no idea, but in Texas, it's either FM or FM Road or Farm Road 79. You want to get off on that exit, when you get to the red light, make a left, and the WePack facility that you're looking for is just about a half a mile up on your left. You can't miss it. There's a lot of trucks there and everything. But whenever you get there, there's probably going to be a guy directing people in that lot. He may motion you to go on down past and then turn around and come park up by the road. So you go down, I think it's a Shell station that's about a half mile up on the left. If you pay attention as you approach it, you can go just beyond their entrance, go to the far side of their entrance and swing around, and you got plenty of room to turn around and then get back on 79 and go right back up about a half a mile to the WePack facility and just pull off on the shoulder. When you get there, it's a kind of a lime rock parking lot. Just they'll, any of the employees out there directing can point you in the right direction, but you want to go beyond the loading docks to a separate bright white colored building, concrete building, and go in those doors there, and that's where you get checked in. Have your driver's license with you because they're going to make a copy of it, and have your appointment number with you. You need to have those two things in order to check in. They're going to have you fill out a form. They're going to want your trailer number, your cell phone number, your name, your carrier's name, your appointment number, the destination of your load, that kind of information. Then, whenever you turn that in, they're going to mark your time on there. And then they're going to tell you to go to the Loves about 2.5 miles down the road and wait there until they call you. And like I said earlier, in my summary of the place, you're going to sit there for a few hours. It's not going to be something where you're only going to be there for 30 minutes. You're going to be there for at least 2 hours, quite possibly even longer than that. So I would encourage everyone, you're there wasting your time, you're not doing anything, you're not on duty. So go off duty and save your cycle time. And then, whenever they get around to calling you, then you go back on duty. But that's just my encouragement to you. I'm not telling you what to do, but that's just the way I would do it. Don't get angry because it's not going to help you. Just chill and go with it. And if you're an owner operator, be sure that you mark your time and log your time in and your time out, so you know exactly how much detention you're owed. And have them, they will actually put it on your paperwork there whenever you go to get your bill of lading. If you ask them, they will put it on your bills what time you checked in, what time you departed. Also, one last note, if you're low on time when you get loaded and you're ready to leave, depending on how many people, how many trucks they have there in the lot, they will let you spend the night there and let your clock reset. You just have to pull back across from the loading dock to the staging area, and the guy there that's kind of coordinating that whole rodeo, he will tell you where he wants you to park. But you can stay there and spend the night and let your 10 hours reset. So anyway, again, this is WePack, and they are part of the Kendall King group. WePack is 2320 Texas State Road 286 Loop Northwest in Paris, Texas. So take your patience with you and take some snacks with you and plenty of time. Okay? Good luck. Be safe, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.